Hello, 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 hello. Hey, we have an action-packed live stream for you. No, it's just going to be another live stream. Maybe not action-packed, but hey, welcome everybody. We have a full room already. I mean, we've already look in the chat. There's already all kinds of stuff going. So, we have Anshu in the room from Exotic Meat Market, good old friend of mine. We have Food Taster TV. We have Janice. We have Tom, old guy in Colorado. Stoner Kitchen's in the room already, which is amazing. Let's see, who else? Anyone else join us? That's what we got so far. So right now, conversation, and I'll send out or I won't send out, but I'll do a reminder afterwards that Tom, old guy in Colorado, today he's doing his first live stream. Tom, when is? Oh, Rob. Well, Rob's switching the room. Hey, Rob. Tom, what time is your live stream? So I know it's after this one. We end here 3 Pacific time, and I think yours starts at, if I'm not mistaken, at 5 Pacific time, which would be, you're in Mountain Time. It would be 4 your time. Is that right, Tom? Let everybody know so that everybody can jump over to old guy in Colorado and watch his debut live stream, interact with him, make it interesting. I think I don't know if it's going to be a regular thing the way he's going to do it, but I know that Tom is planning to cook, make something on his live stream, so that ought to be fun. Live, anything could happen. The cat could fall into the fryer. You don't know. I mean, anything could happen. So. Any chugs today, Val? No, Stoner. That I was challenged to do a chug. It was the first time I ever did a chug of anything in my whole life, and so I did that one. So it wasn't too bad. There wasn't too many residual effects and everything. But full disclosure, it was a 0.5 beer. So it was not non-alcoholic, but not enough alcohol to make a difference. So you got it. Baby steps, man. Baby steps. Got to do baby steps. And Rob, I challenged Rob Switch to do because that's the idea is that you do the chug and then you pass that on and challenge somebody else. So I challenged Rob, and I think it was pretty quick. I think it was maybe within a day or so that he did his. So if you go on to Instagram, some people might not know what we're talking about, but on Instagram, Matt Zion from Reckless Eating challenged me to do a chug. Now he knows that I have never chugged anything in my life, but he challenged me, and I rose to the challenge, and then I challenged Rob. So to be fair, Rob had previous knowledge that was going to happen, because when he and I were doing our collaboration, I think it was last week that came out. When we were doing in the process of doing the collaboration, I mentioned that Matt had challenged me and that I would be challenging him. So he definitely outdid me. Rob, what was it, a 25 ounce? What is the thing that you did? And I mean, his was beer, hardcore beer. So hats off to Rob, and thanks for rising to the occasion and doing that. Kaylee the Pokemon Master. Now that is a new name. I don't recognize that name. I believe you are new to the stream. Maybe not new to the channel, maybe not new to to watching the live stream, but certainly new to participating. So welcome, Kaylee the Pokemon Master. Kaylee, where are you? Where do you hail from? What metropolitan area do you hail from? Everybody say hello and give a warm, hearty Trippy food welcome to Kaylee the Pokemon Master. I think I almost messed that up, but I got that right, and I haven't been drinking. I will be honest with you. So as you know, on the live streams, we alternate, and we do Trippy Food Beer Night one Saturday, and then the next Saturday we do soft drinks. So today we're doing soft drinks. But to be perfectly honest with you, I did my weekly Trippy Food Beer last night. I mean, I had my Trippy Food Beer last night. The video should be out shortly. I did it for a video. My friend Michelle Grant had gifted me a bottle of 2016 Brewery Omegang Game of Thrones beer. So it was a Game of Thrones. I think it was Seven Kingdoms beer from 2016. So if you remember, or maybe if you don't remember, she also gifted us the bottle of Rogue Ale maple bacon beer, Voodoo Donut maple bacon beer that we did, and so this bottle was kept with that one in storage with this one, and I'll let you know how it turns out when you watch the video. So we'll probably try to have that out in the next couple of weeks or so. You are from Maine. You're a maniac. Well, welcome, Kaylee. Good to have you here. I'm a masshole myself. Well, maybe not originally, but I spent about 20-something years in Massachusetts. So yeah, feel like we're neighbors. I haven't done an episode in Maine. I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna have to do an episode in Maine. I can't think of if I have. I know I haven't. So I'm gonna have to fix that. Hey, Lynn 801 in the room. Good to see you again, Lynn. So Canada is representing today. We have Food Taster TV and Lynn 801, both Canadians. Bob in the room. Hey, Bob. Good to see you again. Anybody else? Okay. Kaylee says, I saw Smarties in the thumbnail. Those are like M&Ms, but for the UK markets and Canada. And it is sad. Yoo-Hoo makes me think of my dead uncle. That is sad. Why does Yoo-Hoo make you think of your dad? Did he like it? He drank a lot. Somebody else asked about something about Yoo-Hoo. Yoo-Hoo. Oh, yeah, you mentioned it earlier. My dead uncle liked Yoo-Hoo. It makes me think of him. I haven't had Yoo-Hoo since I was a kid. I don't have fond memories of it, but I thought I would revisit it because to do an episode that we're going to film later on, Tom and I from old guy, we're going to film an episode later on of a soda that he got at Rocket Fizz, because there's a Rocket Fizz. I was going to say close to him, maybe 200 miles. That's not really close. And so while I was at Rocket Fizz, I saw the Yoo-Hoo and I said, we didn't do Yoo-Hoo. We need to do Yoo-Hoo. So we brought that one back. And then so we're going to film something for his channel, something for our channel, collaborate, and that should be out soon. What I miss? Anybody? Anything? Nobody? Yeah. Okay. Oh, he liked Yoo-Hoo. Yeah, I remember liking Yoo-Hoo. Oh, not an earthquake, just my knee. Hey, video okay? Audio okay? I had some problems with my computer. My computer was like doing 100% disk usage or something, and really, it's not like it was all, full or anything like that. But I just want to make sure that everything's okay. So video, audio, okay, and everything. Doodle keeps going back and forth. It's really funny. But I'm sure once I open my first snack, he'll be here permanently. So, hey, Firefly, good to have you back. So this is, I think, your second, I believe, your second live stream. But good to have you here, everybody. Say hello to Firefly 59. There's Yoo-Hoo chocolate bars that are pretty good. Really, I didn't know they made anything else besides that. Now, Yoo-Hoo, I don't know if it was a separate company. I think it's made by, who is it made by now? I have that in the notes. Let me look at the notes. Yoo-Hoo is owned by Keurig and Dr. Pepper, but I'm sure it was acquired. I'm sure there was a separate drink and bottled by Mott's. But we'll do that. We'll cover that on the rundown when we talk about it. I bought some Yoo-Hoos a few days for the same reason. Because you saw it at Rocket Fizz? That's pretty funny. Have you done the Yoo-Hoo yet? Or have you ever had YouTube, Tom? Video and audio are okay, cool. All right, saw them at Dollar General before. Yeah, that's the scary thing, is when you see them at Dollar General. That's kind of a scary thing. Hey, Scott Mansfield in the room. Hey, welcome, Scott. Welcome back. Yo, what's up? Yep, second live. Okay. Hope all's having a Saturday. Hey, Solo Blue. We're getting a lot of new names here. I don't recognize the name Solo Blue. I don't know that you've been on one of our live streams before. So welcome, Solo Blue, and everybody. Please, everybody in the room, give your standard, happy, warm welcome to Solo Blue. Saw pickle flavored soda before at Candy Store in Tennessee. When I lived there, there were a few weird sodas like apple pumpkin pie. Kaylee, was that a Rocket Fizz? Because the pickle flavored soda, and we'll cover this on like I said, on the rundown, is a Lester Fixin soda. And Lester Fixins, I used to think that Lester Fixins was a separate company, but Lester Fixins is actually part of Rocket Fizz. So it's bottled for Rocket Fizz, the Lester Fixin sodas. And so if you saw that same pickle flavored soda, it was probably at a Rocket Fizz, but I didn't know how far east Rocket Fizz goes. Kaylee, do you remember, was it a Rocket Fizz that you were at? Pickle soda looks yummy. Yeah, I like pickles too, but I don't know how yummy it's going to be. We'll see. This is only my second live. Glad I was able to catch you again. Thank you for the welcome. Well, Solo Blue, welcome. I'm glad you came back. So welcome to the room. Yes, you had Yoo-Hoo. Yeah, same with me. I haven't had it for years. Oh, you found it at Dollar General. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I saw it at Rocket Fizz while I was there, so I thought I'd pick it up because I just hadn't revisited it in decades. I mean, literally decades. I guess that's the same with a lot of stuff. I haven't really had it for decades. So the Pickle Soda, haven't had it all. So that'll be interesting. No, it was called Sweet, so it wasn't a Rocket Fizz. Oh, that's interesting. I know that there's what is the other one? Oh, I think it's called Sweet, and it's all one word, like ITSWEET or something like that. And they have a lot of like novelty items. Like they sell like a box of Lucky Charms without the cereal, so it's just the marshmallows, Lucky Charm marshmallows. Q the Critic is a big fan of the Lucky Charms marshmallows, so he was all over that. I could really go for some spicy menudo right now. No, not on a Saturday afternoon. You got to wait till tomorrow morning, Stoner. Yeah, me too. Now now I'm going to try to find a bowl of menudo tomorrow morning. So that would be. I haven't had menudo in a while, and I love menudo. So there's a place here in California, Santa Maria, and every year, or they were doing a Menudo festival. And the way they do the Menudo festival is there's about 15 to 20 vendors. You pay $10 and they give you this little cup. And then you go from vendor to vendor and you try their Menudo and then you rate them. So you fill out this card, and I think it's like you go in order from 1 to 5 of your top picks. And then they tally them up afterwards. And then whoever gets the most votes obviously wins. And I guess they do like 1 to 5. And the thing is like you get this, like I said, a little cup like this, and you're thinking to yourself, I paid $10 for a little cup of Menudo, but trust me, by the time you get to like the 15th vendor eating those little cups of Menudo, you're pretty full. So and there's a wide variety too, so it's kind of cool. Pickle soda sounds interesting. I wonder if it tastes like the Persian Iranian pickles I tried on the video the other day. I missed that, Food Taster. How did I miss that? That you ate Iranian pickles? I'm gonna have to go double check it. I have to apologize. So a lot of you in the chat have your own channels, and I try to keep up with it. You know, I subscribe to all of them, so it lets me know when you guys post a video. But there's so many that I apologize if I miss some. But I'll have to go back and check that out, Food Taster. Like your videos. So, hey everyone, we do names, man, but don't type that quick. Yeah, it's getting Ryan. It is getting busy. So right now we're still manageable. Like I don't know how people like. I mean, Reckless Eating, they have like what 620,000 subscribers, something along those lines. They have a lot of people on their chats, on their live streams. LA Beast, he's got like 2 million subscribers. So I can't even imagine keeping up on that. I mean, we would definitely have to have mods who are watching that and going, Val, you forgot to respond to somebody and everything. But right now, I mean, like we think that's busy. We think it's hard to keep up on stuff like that. I mean, I do. I fall behind on stuff like that. But I can't even imagine, having that many. My nickname is Pickles, as I love to use vinegar. Oh, that's interesting. Pickles was the name of what was his name? Maury Amsterdam on the Dick Van Dyke Show. Back in the '60s, his wife's name was Pickles. That I remember from Dick Van Dyke Show, the old Dick Van Dyke Show. His wife's name was Pickles. They didn't say why his wife's name was Pickles. There was also a moonshine place near that candy store. Had several types of moonshine and the moonshine fruit. Moonshine fruit? There is a moonshine fruit? I just thought moonshine was like, like illegal still booze. That's what I thought, but it could be wrong. I am sometimes. Matt averages about 100 usually at least on his streams. 100? That's not bad. I think it's not too bad. I think we're averaging about 30. I think 30, maybe not at a time. Again, there's that little number out there. I have no idea what that is. I think there's more than 16 people in the chat right now, but I don't know. I think afterwards I look at all the names and then I kind of add them all up, and I think we usually average about 30 to 40 people, I think, something like that. Moonshine peaches, moonshine cherries. Wait. So there's a brand of booze called moonshine, and they have, yeah, because I think I've done their strawberries. I mean, not on Trippy Food, but I think it was at a party one time where somebody had the strawberries and said, "Hey, do you want to try this moonshine?" And I said, yeah. So I took a sip, like a shot of the moonshine, and then I go, "Give me one of those strawberries." Because I do that. I do that kind of thing. It's kind of like, why are the strawberries in there if you can't eat them? I hope this does not disgust you, but I'll share this with you anyways. So if anybody is familiar with mouse wine is a Chinese alcoholic beverage. It's not wine per se. It's usually that there are herbs in it, but it does have alcohol in it. And they call it mouse wine because they take those what they call the pinkies, the day old baby mice, and they put them in the bottle. So Eddie Lynn and I were filming something with Noel Carter, who was then working for the LA Times Test Kitchen. We were filming something there, but it had nothing to do with the mouse wine. But Jeff Fu brought the bottle of mouse wine. Says, "You guys want to try this?" So I think I was going to say off camera. We did film it, but Jeff lost the footage of that. So we kind of go down the line. So he poured a shot for Eddie, and Eddie took it, and he's like, "Oh, that's bad. That's bad." And then Noel poured a shot for Noel. Noel did it, and the alcohol itself is really bad. And then he poured a shot for me, and I go like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "Put one of the mice in there. It's mouse wine. Put one of the mice in there." So I drank the shot, and then I took the mouse out of the glass and I ate it. And they were like, they thought I was crazy. I'm like, it's in the bottle. Why would you not, eat what's in the bottle? I will tell you right now that it tasted like bad bologna. It wasn't good. It wasn't like horrific. The worst experience I had with eating something out of the bottle like that was I was at La Galaguetza in Koreatown here, and they do Oaxacan food, and they had scorpion mezcal, and in the bottom of the bottle is one of the big black emperor scorpions, which is funny because they're actually emperor scorpions don't come from Central America, where the mezcal is made, but I guess they get them and they drop them in the bottle. So it's not cooked. They just take a scorpion and they throw it in the bottle. Well, I decided I was going to try to eat that scorpion. And the thing about it was, think about it like shrimp, right? If you fry shrimp, you can eat the shell. It's crunchy, right? So shrimp have an exoskeleton, right? Crustaceans, they have an exoskeleton, and arthropods like spiders and scorpions, they have an exoskeleton as well. So that exoskeleton, if you on a shrimp, if you fry it, it's crunchy. You can eat the shell and everything. If you steam it or boil that shrimp and you leave that shell on, it's like eating a piece of plastic. Well, the same thing happened with this scorpion. So I tried to eat the scorpion, and the shell is like plastic. So I'm chewing and I'm chewing and I'm chewing. Now, keep in mind, it's not cooked. So when you cook like it's like think about eating a lobster. If you've ever had lobster that wasn't cooked, and it's like that kind of mushy, pasty kind of the innards before you cook them, and then they solidify. So it was like that, and then the scorpion absorbed the worst of the mezcal, and so it was just like a very, very unpleasant thing that I'll never do again. But you give me an alcohol that has something in it. Anju, if you're still there, did that bottle of when I think it was a scorpion and cobra, the scorpion and snake wine that we gave you? Did you ever? I don't know if you finished that, but again, the question was, did you eat the snake and the scorpion that was inside it? That would be interesting. The other thing is if it's an alcohol and everything, that you could probably light that on fire and cook it. Maybe that would make it taste better. I don't know. What did I miss? So I'm busy yapping. Hey, Snackhead Cowboy in the room. Is it? Well, I was going to say it's probably not too late for you. I think one of the reasons that we moved our live stream up. This is like months and months, like sometime last year. We moved our live stream up to 1 p.m. so that we could get Europeans in the room. And here's our first, as far as I know, our first European, and Snackhead Cowboy in the room. Good to see you. If you guys have not checked out his channel, please do so. Check out Snackhead Cowboy's channel. Subscribe and like. He does some fun stuff there. So let's see. What did I miss? What else did I miss? Got to get caught up, and then Janice will tell me, Val, we got to get a move on it. Found out the scammer in AZ was getting old people to donate their bodies for science and then turn their naughty bits into Viagra wine. For what the hell? That's bizarre. That's bizarre stuff. Boo. That is bizarre stuff. I don't know if I would do that. I don't know if I would. I wouldn't know if I would drink Viagra wine made with people. I don't think I would do that. Well, you never know. You see the ones from Thailand or allow us to have the cobra and snake. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We had given one to Anshu, one of those bottles, and he had it on his desk for a long time, but I don't know if he drank it or ate it. So if you're still there, Anshu, let us know. Hey, Sonic Jet in the room. Good to see you. Yeah, you'll get it right. Valentino, but close enough. Close enough. I knew who you were talking about. I remember going to an Italian restaurant once. So many dicks in the artwork. Really? So Kaylee, just a reminder that we try to stay family friendly here. It's not that I'm not blue in my off hours, off camera and everything, but we have kids that watch too. So that's okay. It's okay. That one's okay. But just a reminder to everybody that we try to keep it family friendly here. So love Charvel ice cream cakes. Sonic, it reminds me like when I was a kid in Massachusetts and Tom Carvel used to do his own commercials. And I just remember he does not have the voice for commercials of like, Tuesday is Sunday at Carvel Ice Cream. So now come down and get Cookie Bus. It was like kind of like I don't know if anybody remembers Frank Perdue from Perdue Chicken, and it's like there's Frank Perdue from Perdue. Like people just don't have like the face or the voice for it, but they're the CEO of the company, so try and stop them. Wish you would try the Smarties last because I'm going to go down for lunch in a few minutes. Hopefully, be back up for the end of this stream. Well, the only reason I don't want to do them last is because these are going to be like they might kill the flavor of everything else and the pickle soda. But you know what? For you, I will food taster. I will do that. I will put the Smarties last, and we'll just hope that we cleanse our palate in between. I got some water and stuff like that. So, hey, did Doodle sneak in and I didn't see him? Time to go over the snacks and drinks. Thank you, Janice, keeping me honest. Did I miss it? But let me know if I missed anything. Oh, apparently I missed Claudia. Mrs. Trippy Food walked by. Did she wave? Hi, Mrs. Trippy Food. Let me know if she comes by again. Your use of the word blue makes me want to read 21 short stories by Graham Greene. That's funny. Just an ice cream commercial review from the 1980s. They look like tasty original ice cream. Wait, is your name Spanish or Italian? I've seen origin for both countries. Yes, Kaylee, it is. I know that sounds funny. The first name is Italian. The last name is Spanish. So yes, yes to both. Yes, not too late here, mate. It's only 8:30. Oh, good. Okay, cool. I like to joke the flaming hot snacks like flaming hot Cheetos keep my sinuses clear. Well, what keeps my sinuses clear is horseradish. Kaylee, have you ever had the atomic horseradish? Have you ever had that? That is hardcore stuff. And I had like I don't know if it was like a sinus infection or just a cold or something, and my sinuses were all blocked up, and I thought, oh, I'll use this to clear my sinuses. So I put like a spoonful in my mouth, and my mouth just like spit that out immediately. Like it was involuntary. I didn't spit it out. My mouth did, because my mouth says, what are you putting in there? I was just hoping it would kind of go up the back and clear my sinuses. It didn't get that far. Hey, food taster. So hopefully we'll catch you at for you, I am putting the Smarties last. So hopefully you'll be back in time to catch us doing the Smarties. And if not, you'll have to just catch it on the replay. So can we cuss in Spanish? It's a family show, but what about Spanish bad words? Sonic, you love to push the envelope, don't you? Love to push that line. See how far over it. See if you can get a toe over that line, Sonic. Well, really, use your best judgment. Use your best judgment. We got kids here. Maybe we get Spanish kids here. I don't know. We're Spanish-speaking kids. Horseradish will keep all the bits cleared. Yep. Only in small doses mixed in something else. I think I did it on when I did, and that was like I think episode 2, maybe even episode 1. I can't even remember. It was like 5 years ago that I did the atomic horseradish. And the thing is like I know in reckless eating they'll take a spoonful of some condiment or anything, and that's what they do. But I try to use things in the way that they would be used. So there's only 2 things that I know that you put horseradish on, and that's prime rib and gefilte fish. So I couldn't bring a prime rib into the YouTube studios, so I did gefilte fish. So that I remember. Put it on the gefilte fish. Didn't just like eat a spoonful of horseradish. So you probably don't have beef on weck out there in California. No, that's a I want to say a Buffalo thing, Buffalo, New York thing. I mean, I'm sure there's restaurants out here that there are probably some specialty restaurants out here that try to do it. No, they try to do it, but I will not film that. I'm planning at some point in time to go to like Buffalo, Rochester, that area, and do some filming. And I'm gonna do beef on weck when I come out there. So it'll be done. Put horseradish. Okay. Oh yeah, Arby's, because they have like a horseradish sauce at Arby's. All right, so Janice is going to yell at me again if I don't go through the items. So let's do the items. So let's do our snacks first, and then we'll do our beverages. So I'm going to do Smarties last because I promised. So first we have moon pie, and moon pie has been made since 1917 to the point where it's kind of been like a name like Coke or Clean, for Coca-Cola, Coke or Kleenex, where it's almost not a trade name anymore, but it is a very specific company that makes moon pies. Now, moon pies are typically chocolate. This one has like a salted caramel frosting on it. And moon pies have been made since 1917 in Chattanooga, Tennessee. So we are going to do a salted caramel, artificially flavored moon pie. I don't have I like moon pie, but I don't have high hopes for this. But I'm keeping an open mind. Hey, Doodle. Hey, come here. Come here, Doodle. Come here. Come here. Come over here. He's like all over the place. He's so excited. Come here, Doodle. Come here. Come here. Say hi to the folks, Doodle. It's Doodle! Doodle in the room. Doodle, look over there. Doodle. No, over there. There you go. Say hi, Doodle. All right. I know you'll be back because I have snacks. I wonder if the choco pie from Orion is like a South Korean cousin of moon pies. It probably is, I think. Also go to Henrietta, get the garbage. Yeah, the Rochester is where they make the garbage plate. There's a food truck out here called the trash truck, and they do garbage plate, but it's out here. I want to try the real thing, so we'll definitely do that. I'd love to try this flavor of moon pie. Well, Solo, hang on until we try it. Then let me know if you want to try that. So I just reviewed a chocolate moon pie. Oh, first one in decades. Yeah, same here. I haven't had it in decades either, so we'll give it a try. My friend calls moon pies gobs. I'm not sure why, but to each his own. I've only seen moon pies on The Simpsons. Well, it's not like I spent a lot of time in Chattanooga, Tennessee. I don't think I've ever been in Chattanooga, Tennessee. But they've been around since 1917, so it's inevitable you're going to run into them every once in a while. They're still there. Okay, number 2 on our hit parade is this is XO again. You've seen us do XO products before. They have the flavored crickets and then the cricket protein bar. So I think the last one we did was I want to say like banana bread, maybe. I think it was banana bread flavor. This one is chocolate chip cookie dough. Now, those of you who know me know this is a challenge because I'm not a big fan of cookie dough, and I'm not a fan of chocolate chip cookies. I know, sounds weird, right? How can Val not be a fan of chocolate chip cookies? But I'm not a fan of chocolate chip cookies, and I'm not a fan of cookie dough. But this is chocolate chip cookie dough cricket protein bar. Now you would think like, oh my God, it has crickets in it. And me, I'm like, oh my God, it's chocolate chip cookie dough. So we'll try that. We'll see how that is. And again, if you remember, it doesn't have like cricket, like you can't see wings and legs and things like that in there. It's all kind of ground up. Like I think they use cricket flour on something like that. Number 3. Oh, and let's see. I had to have written that down, but apparently I didn't. Oh, yeah. XO. XO is from Austin, Texas. That's where the company's located. Now, this I thought was interesting. And I don't know. I think I saw somebody say that they tried these before, but these are Fritos, obviously, but these are Mexican Fritos. So these are made in Mexico, and these are sabor chorizo y chipotle, which is chorizo and chipotle flavor, which sounds really interesting. But I thought I saw somebody that said they tried a different variety of Fritos, and it wasn't very good. But I don't know if it was the Mexican one. Usually people in other countries do better than we do, so we'll see how these taste. But I was really fascinated by them when I saw them. I was going to make a Frito pie with it, and I thought, no, I'm going to use regular Fritos to make a Frito pie. This we're going to sample as is. I'm going to try that. And then last but not least, as I let's see, they're made in Mexico City. Not that it matters, but just want to throw that out there. Smarties. So if you remember, we did a collaboration with Food Taster TV, and we did American snacks versus Canadian snacks with the same names. So he had the Canadian Smarties, and I had the American Smarties, which are more like sweet tarts, right? But I was at Rocket Fizz. I was looking for some beverages, looking for something for Tom's video. And I saw these. They just jumped out at me, and they go like UK Smarties, which I think the UK Smarties are the ones that they in Canada, and their version of Smarties are like our M&Ms, but they're different. So I'm kind of looking forward to this. And I actually found the UK Smarties, and we're going to do those on the channel. And those, let's see. No, actually, these are made in Toronto. So these are made in Toronto. So they're made for the Canadian market. These are made in Toronto. So I think I covered all the snacks, but I missed stuff. So I got to go kind of back. Let's see. Cricket. Yes. Is that really bugs? Yes. Chocolate moon pies are delicious. Yeah. I've never tried this one though. So I don't know if it's my imagination or they're smaller. Tom, you recall that you've eaten them before. Does that look small? That looks smaller to you than moon pies used to look? I think it looks smaller. Moon pies are good. Some flavors better than others. Frito-Lay, Texas. Yeah, Frito-Lay might be from Texas, but these are actually from Mexico City. So we'll see. Hey, the Cassandra in the room. I was having issues with internet and email, so I'll email you back after the stream if that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfect. Fine. No worries. The Cassandra, you did not miss any cards, so we're good. We didn't start yet, so we're good. And did I see Amy Cakey sneak in? I did. Amy Cakey. Hey, everybody say hello to Amy Cakey. Our old friend Amy Cakey. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I've scrolled. I didn't mean to scroll. It's a good excuse to bust open the box of moon pies I bought today. It is. Do you have this one? Do you have the salted caramel one? Because then you can try that one, and you can say, Val, you're out of your mind. It doesn't taste like that at all. But that'd be cool. Moon pies are smaller than they used to be. That's what I thought. They did look small. This is the normal big size for moon pie. That's like the same thing for everything. Everything has got smaller. It's so they can charge you the same price but give you less, and not have to raise the price too much. Even cereal. Remember cereal boxes used to be pretty big, and now they're kind of thin. So save the Menudo eating for tomorrow. Eating a Chicago dog. Ooh, that sounds good. Sunday morning, that's the time to eat Menudo. So, after a night of binging. Are you going to make a speech when you open that moon pie? That's one small step for man, one giant leap for foodkind. I can, if you want. Just remind me when I go to open that. Okay, so that's our snacks. We'll try to do them in that order, I think. Yeah, and like I said, these are probably the most mild. But I did promise I would do them last, so I always keep my promises. I try to be honest all the time. You should too. All right, and now let's move on to our beverages. I'm going to do this in order of, I think, a flavor. So the first one is Yoo-Hoo. We were talking about this earlier, but some people might not have been in the stream yet. So Yoo-Hoo is something if I remember correctly, I had this as a kid. I don't know if they changed the formula or not because I was a kid a long time ago. I do know that it separates. and so you have to shake it up. Ooh, I like the way that looks on the camera. It's like it kind of disappears, but you see the yellow cap. So you got to shake it up. It's some people say like, well, is Yoo-Hoo like chocolate milk? And I say no, it's like chocolate water. I mean, really, that's it's not carbonated, obviously. It's not carbonated, but it's kind of like chocolate water. Now they use whey in it. Whey. They use whey in it, but not. It doesn't taste like chocolate milk at all. And really, when you read the ingredients, it's like 2% cocoa. So 2%. That's not a lot. So I'm interested to see if they've changed, if it tastes different. Yoo-Hoo is it's been around since 1928, and it is now owned by Keurig Dr Pepper, and it's bottled by Mott's. I don't remember if it used to be like a Texas thing, but it's bottled by Mott's in Plano, Texas. You know, because that's where Dr Pepper is. Dr Pepper is not in Plano; they are in Waco. But you know, Plano, Texas is all close. So I'm thinking Yoo-Hoo might be a Texas thing. Yoo-Hoo! That's Yahoo. Never mind. So we're gonna do that. Number 2 on our hit parade is Bruce Cost Ginger Ale. Even if we did a Bruce Cost Ginger Ale earlier, we might have done a Bruce Cost Ginger Ale, but this is flavored. It's interesting. This one is it's ginger ale with pomegranate and hibiscus. So that sounded really interesting. Bruce Cost is bottled in Brooklyn, New York. So New York, he's from New York. You got a problem with it? All right. Hey, the Trips in the room. Is it safe to assume it's Steve? Which Trips do we have? Which Trips do we have in the room here? Okay, let's see. You want to make sure I missed anything because I was busy yapping. Are you going to make us? Okay, we got that. We got petting Doodle while I'm talking, so I'm multitasking. Let's see, got that. Got the Trips coming in the room. That Nestle Quick Chocolate Milk. No, it's not like Nestle Quick Chocolate Milk at all. From what I remember, again, I haven't had this in decades, so it's going to be. It'll almost be like I'm having it for the first time. Cuomo's from New York. Time to go. All right, see you. No, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. All three of us here are watching. Oh, all three! Awesome, awesome. So Kelly, Eric, and Steve from the Trips, all three are watching. That is awesome. Thank you, guys. Cool to see all three of you. And for those of you who don't know, the Trips do a live show on Friday. Well, I'm going to say Friday evenings. So where they are, I think they're Central Time. Is that right, guys? Central Time? And I say guys figuratively. I think you guys are on Central Time, right? What time? Well, tell our studio audience when you do your live shows on Fridays, or what time you do your live shows on Fridays. I think you do it at the same time. And those are always fun. Eastern Time here. Oh, Eastern. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it was Central or Eastern. I should have remembered from the collaboration we did. But okay, so we did, and we're on our last beverage, and our last beverage is Lester Fixins. And you guys know when I think of Lester Fixins, it's kind of like what I think of Lay's or Pringles. And I kind of always go back to them, and they always disappoint. But you know, we'll see. We'll check it out. So this is Lester Fixins pickle flavored soda. Now, Lester Fixins, I found because I was doing some research on it. I thought it was a separate company, but Lester Fixins is actually part of Rocket Fizz. So if you go into your friendly neighborhood Rocket Fizz, that's where you're going to find all your Lester Fixin sodas. I don't know if they sell them in other places besides there, but I saw this, looked. I was going to say interesting. Yeah, we'll just stick with interesting. We're doing this last. We're doing this last because I have no idea what to expect. I will tell you that we did for Reckless Eating. We did Lester Fixin's. I think it was Lester Fixin's mustard flavored soda, and I just thought it was going to be like a mouthful of pain or hate, and it wasn't bad. So it wasn't as bad as actually. I was hoping it would have more mustard flavor than it actually did. So. Dr. Pepper and Snapple are all bottled too. Well, Dr. Pepper is originally from Waco, Texas. That's why. So I don't know Snapple's history, Maybe somebody could look it up and share it with the room. What is Snapple's history? I don't know that they're as old. I mean, Dr. Pepper, I want to say like 1912 or something like that, that they're that old. Yoo-Hoo's been around for a long time. Yoo-Hoo's been around since 1928. So they've been around for a long time. But Snapple, I thought Snapple was kind of new. I seem to remember like the 70s or 80s that you started to see Snapple. The one thing I liked about Snapple is they used to, I don't think they still do, but they used to do like a root beer and a cola, but they didn't put coloring in it. So they were clear, which was kind of cool because you would drink it and you go like, oh my God, that's root beer. Oh my God, that's cola. You would taste it, had that flavor, but your mind like couldn't wrap around the fact that it was clear because it didn't have caramel coloring added to it. All right, so let's see what I missed. Got to make sure that Val, besides giant fork in Pasadena, have you found the giant spoon and knife? I have not. Is there, Sonic? Is there a giant spoon and knife in Pasadena? I mean, seriously, is there? Because if there is, I'm gonna have to go find it. I never heard of I mean, always heard of the giant fork. Never heard of the giant spoon. I'm gonna have to check that out. Tom, I would think Canada's close to you. Let's see. You got to go through Colorado and then Wyoming. No, let's see. Is that right? Go through Colorado into Wyoming and then through. It's either North Dakota or Montana, depending on where in Colorado you are. I think you got to go through 3 states, but they're narrow states. So I think you could probably hit Canada in. I'm going to go ahead and say like 3 to 4 hours, maybe. I could be wrong. That happens. Hey, Bacon 420 in the room. Good to see you again, Bacon. Welcome back to the room. I have not seen you for a while, but welcome. Everyone sharing the bacon emoji. Bacon is universal. Okay, so you guys, let me know. Did I miss some? Did I miss anybody? Did I miss any comments? Are there any questions that I need to answer? And if so, let me know. Throw that back out there again, please. I don't want to forget anybody. I don't want to neglect anybody. I want to make sure that I cover everybody. And did anyone else sneak in the room that I didn't mention? Let me know. All right, so let's see. Snack beverage, snack beverage, snack beverage, snack. I think that's how we're going to do today. And we said we're going to start with the moon pie. And you know what? Sonic, I am going to humor you. We're going to land Val on the moon pie. Tiny Val, I'm sorry. So I'm opening up our box of foodie trivia cards and pretending like we're actually going to read from one. So we're getting started here. Oh, only 45 minutes in. Okay, this one is probably going to be easy, but I'm going to throw it out there anyways. So the question is, did anyone notice I'm holding the card upside down? The question is, what is the most common pizza topping? Again, the question, what is the most common pizza topping? All right, back burner, flame down low, and on to our first snack. So, okay, nobody's saying I missed anything? Good. All right, cool. The Trips, and Amy, just at Bacon, just so that you know, it's assuming tomato sauce and cheese are already on it. So it's a topping besides that. So I'll let you vote again. So here's our moon pie. That looks sad. I thought there was caramel frosting on it, but there's not. So it's just a naked pie on the top. It looks like a double decker. There's that caramel and I guess marshmallow filling in the middle. I'm afraid to look at the ingredients because it says artificial flavors anyways. All right, here we go, Sonic. This is for you. That's one small step for me, one giant snack for mankind. There. I aim to please. All right, here we go. It smells like caramel. Caramel. I'm getting the marshmallow. I'm getting that dough. What would you call it? It's not like a cookie. And it's kind of flat for a cake. I don't know what you would call that. Biscuit? It tastes artificial. My mind, I'm doing a moon pie, and my mind goes to the chocolate, but the chocolate's not there. It's really sweet. I don't know how you have to go to artificial flavors with caramel. It's just like milk and sugar, isn't it? It's weird. I mean, it's okay. You know, it has that faint the faint caramel taste. I miss the chocolate. I do miss the chocolate, but it's okay. You know, so thumbs in the middle on this one. I think. Right? I wouldn't go out of my way to get another one of these, but I would go back and try the chocolate one. So yeah, I was gonna get a thumbs in the middle. I think it does look like a weird burger. Food taster, you back already? That was quick. I put that stuff on a back burner for you. I mean, you know, on hold, the Smarties, but or have you not left yet? I thought that was quick. That was really quick. So yeah, I mean, it's okay. It's all right. Nothing to write home about. Thumbs in the middle. Those pancakes. Designing, but yeah. I think you know what? That's what we'll call that. Those pancakes. They're not. It's not cake. It's not cookie. It's pancakes. It's probably the closest good description to what those things are. Pancakes. I like that. Yeah, to him they're giant. It's like a like a. They're giant to him. Was there a crunchy cookie layer? No, crunchy would have been nice. Crunchy, yeah, it's all soft. It's all soft and doughy, and no, there's like a piece of caramel something. So you're back. So I put the Smarties on. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the Smarties next. Then, since you're back, I'm gonna do the Smarties next. I'm not gonna do them last because I don't want to do them after I do the pickle soda and the Fritos. So I'm gonna do them next. All right. Unless anybody has a problem with that, I aim to please. Hey, Jesse Torres in the room. Welcome, Jesse. Good to see you again. Strawberry moon. Oh, strawberry. Yeah. I didn't know about the banana, but I forgot about the strawberry one. Yeah, it's just, it's okay. Maybe it's just not what I remember. Maybe they changed the recipe, and it's just not as good as I remember. And even like the chocolate one, which I think everybody knows, is not as good. So there's nothing natural tasting about a moon pie, and that is most of the fun. That it's not natural. Okay. All right, so we're gonna push that aside. Let's go back to our card. And the question was, what is the most common pizza topping? And I think people were throwing out there cheese, but this makes the assumption that it has cheese and it has tomato sauce on it. So let's see. Let's go back and Tom, you do not disappoint. Tom says kumquats. Ooh, I wonder how a kumquat pizza would taste. Maybe our dessert pizza. That would be pretty nice. Janice says pepperoni. Let's see. Lynn801 says pepperoni. I'm looking to see. Amy says and kumquats. Bacon says pepperoni. The Cassandra says pepperoni. The Trip says pepperoni. Stop Mayor says pepperoni. Everybody says pepperoni. Bacon 420 says needs bacon, but I think he said pepperoni then. I'm not surprised he didn't say bacon. You guys are correct. It is pepperoni. Fairly easy question, but it's a thought starter, a conversation starter. That's what it is. So we'll stick that in there. All right, time for our first beverage, and we're going to start with the Yoo-Hoo because I think that's the one that's not going to have like a sharp or crazy taste or anything like that. Well, hopefully it has taste. And again, got to shake it up because it separates. Wait a minute, I scrolled too far. Hang on a second. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's tomorrow daylight savings. Yes, Jesse, I believe it is. I think it is this weekend. I don't remember which time this weekend. I think it is spring forward, fall back. So we go forward an hour. We lose an hour tomorrow overnight. So that's not fun. Just got home and turned me on. Turn me on, dead man. Hey, Dan, welcome. Dan, we haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is okay on your end. Welcome. 40, chilly but sunny, Erie, Pennsylvania. Ironically, the past maybe 3 or 4 days, it's been raining off and on. So this is the first sunny day we have. Tomorrow is supposed to be sunny, and then Monday the rain's supposed to come back. Now, me, being a northern boy, I like the rain, and especially here in Southern California where it doesn't rain that often. I like the rain, and they need it. So any of your other Southern Californians in the room, hope it's not a big deal for you. Oh, I forgot to mention, as I do sometimes, is that because we're doing 3 beverages, we have 3 shot glasses. So our shot glasses today, we have Austin, Texas. Woo! Austin in the room, Austin, Texas. Lived there for 12 years. Love Austin. Atlanta, Georgia, which is nice. And our other one is Hollywood. Hooray for Hollywood. So those are our 3 glasses. They're all clear, so it doesn't matter which one we drink in which. Unless one of those is from, let's see, one was from Austin. No, that was the chocolate chip cookie bar was from Austin. So the other ones, it doesn't matter. We're just going to do what we do. My go-to pizza toppings are chicken, bacon. Yeah, chicken doesn't get used a lot in as a pizza topping, but it should. It's underestimated, underutilized, underdog. Chicken, bacon, and pepperoni at the same time. Sounds good. They're at is it not Pizza Rev? Mod Pizza, they let you put whatever toppings you want on there. Every once in a while, I go on there and go like, put every meat you have on the pizza, and they have like about 12 different kinds of meat. And like put every meat that you have on the pizza, and I just do a pizza with every meat. I call it the barnyard. But my friend who's a vegan who's gone with me, he calls it the murderer. But it is what it is. And it's pretty good. Number nine. I love the rain. Sadly, I can't walk. Oh, yeah. Well, do you have a porch? You can sit on the porch and enjoy it. I don't walk in it. If you're the folks from Portland, Oregon, the rain doesn't stop them because it starts raining in like around September, and it usually stops around March or so. And so nothing stops them. So they'll have an outdoor event, and people are like, oh, well, it'll be canceled because of rain. I'm like, no, it won't. Nobody brings an umbrella. It doesn't get canceled because of rain. It's crazy. Did you ever eat at the Clay Pit downtown? It was an Indian restaurant with a cave dining area. Is Austin, Texas? No. I plan to go back. I haven't been to Austin since 2009. I plan to go back. I'll have to check that out when I go down there. Did Doodle come in again? I missed it. He snuck in again. Doodle heard you say chicken. Well, I have his chicken snack here. So when I open my snacks, he usually comes in. We'll see. When I open the next snack, he'll probably come in. I don't know if he smells it. I don't know if he hears the wrapper or he hears me saying the word snack. It's like Pavlov's dog. He heard the bell ring. Doodle hears the word snack. And he comes in here. I haven't been to Pyology, Jesse. Are they pretty good? Like how do they compare to places like Rev or Blaze or Mod? How do they compare? I have to check that out. I'm going to check out Pyology. I belong in Oregon. Yeah, Oregon's awesome. Oregon is awesome. Well, the Portland area is. No, that's not true because you go out to the coast. Cannon Beach, beautiful. Astoria, really nice. So there's a lot of cool stuff in Oregon. I liked living in Oregon when I did. Time for card and drink. Thank you, Janice. We're going to do our first beverage, which is Yoo-Hoo. And yes, and I didn't read the card, but I'll read the card for the beverage. And the card is, where does meat tenderizer come from? The question again, where does meat tenderizer come from? That gets on the back burner. We turn the volume down low. It's 2:00 already, and I gotta. So keep me honest as far as responding to people and everything. I want to make sure I respond to people and everything, but I gotta get going on the snacks and everything. So thank you, Janice, for keeping me on track. No smell. That does not look like chocolate milk. It looks like, I don't know what it is. It looks like It looks like like coffee with milk in it, you know the lattes they sell in the grocery store. That's what that kind of looks like. Oh, bacon! I shooked it. I shaked it. I shaked my Yoo-Hoo. My Yoo-Hoo brings all the voice of the art. It's not as bad as I remember. It tastes like melted chocolate, melted, watered down chocolate. But I remember as a kid, it just to me it tasted like chocolate water, and it just seems to have more, um, you know, more chocolatey taste, which is weird because there's only 2% cocoa in it. Yeah, it's like a light chocolate milk, but at the same time not. So that's going to get a thumbs up for me actually. I'm really surprised. Again, doesn't taste as watery as I remember it, and it looks watery, but it doesn't taste as watery as I remember it. Like I said, it almost has a flavor of one of those like I said those lattes that you buy in the bottle, maybe with not as much milk in it and no coffee, if that makes any sense whatsoever. So yeah, thumbs up on that on the Yoo-Hoo. Who knew? Yoo-Hoo. All right. The question was, where does meat tenderizer come from? And people are responding. And Food Taster said Italy. I guess I should have been more specific as to what it comes from, as opposed to where it comes from. And then he says a butcher shop. I like that. Janice says papaya. Let's see. Lynn801 says papayas. Did I miss any, or were those the only responses? Well, yes and no. So it does come from papayas, but it can also come from pineapple. So there is an enzyme in papaya and pineapple that is extracted to make meat tenderizer, but it comes from papayas or pineapples. So you guys did well. Okay, what I miss again? Chocolate water drinks. I'd have to add coffee espresso into that. That could work. That could work. I saw how you shake. It was yeah. I think I shook it a couple of times, Tom. Snorkel came in the room. That's what it is. Snorkel snuck into the room. Hey, Snorkel, good to see you back again. I take a papaya tablet every day to break down meat. Ooh, that's a good idea. I didn't even know they had papaya tablets, but that would work. I really like this food trivia. I'm glad you do this. Oh, thank you. It's just something we started doing and got in the habit of doing, and just so continued doing it. So I'm glad you enjoy it. As long as you enjoy it, I will continue to do it. You can also use Coke. That's true because there's like I know that some people when they're making brisket or a pot roast, they'll pour in a bottle of Coke, and the Coke the carbonic acid in the Coke breaks that down, and so I know a lot of people use it to tenderize, a big piece of meat. They do that. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Amy. All right, number two. Since Food Taster TV is back, we're gonna hit our Canadian Smarties. Now, somebody asked earlier, "Hey, did I bring M&Ms so that I can compare the two of them?" No, I didn't. But I've eaten enough M&Ms that I should be able to be able to compare those. What am I doing? I'm opening this up. I didn't read a card. All right. So the question is, this is the question which I'm about to ask you. The question is, what is the hottest part of a chili pepper? Again, the answer. No, the question. The question is, what is the hottest part of a chili pepper? So that goes there. That sits there. Nobody touch that. Don't touch that. Doodle has arrived, and Doodle is gone again. Well, I think maybe once I open something, he'll be back. All right, here we go. Ooh, it has that little like resealable thingy. So right off the bat, they look nothing like M&Ms. The plain. I'm just doing the plain M&Ms. So the thing is, first of all, they're pastel colors. M&Ms are brighter colors. These are pastel colors. These you could eat in Miami Beach because they're pastel colors. I don't think M&M's has a purple one, or lavender, I guess that would be more lavender. These are flatter than M&Ms, and I think they're wider. They're flatter and wider than M&Ms. So I don't think that I don't think the color makes a difference as the flavor. So I think we just like try them like that. Ooh, they're crunchy. They're much more crunchy. I should have known that from Food Taster TV's review that they're crunchy, but not only they're crunchy on the outside, that it seems like they have a thicker shell that's much crunchier than M&Ms. The chocolate's really good. I like the chocolate. These are a nice snack. Like I've had cookies with M&Ms in it. I think if they put these in the cookie instead of M&Ms, I would like them better. These are pretty good. I like these. Thumbs way up on that. Canadian Smarties. I will say it right now. You can quote me on this. Canadian Smarties are better than M&Ms. That's it. Yes, Food Taster TV. Yay, Smarties. All right, let's go back to our question. And our question was, what is the hottest part of a chili pepper? He says in his newscaster voice, or his DJ voice. I used to be a DJ, but I didn't use that voice. Oh, Tom, old guy, says the seed. Amy Cakey says the seeds. Snorkel says the capsaicin oil. Food Taster TV says the seeds. Janice says the seeds. Snorkel says the membrane. Let's see, were there any other ones? Lin81 says the seeds. El Marihuano 209 says whoever is holding the pepper. That's funny. The Cassandra says the membrane. So Snorkel and the Cassandra, you are correct. It is it is not the seeds. It is that white kind of fleshy thing. If you ever cut a pepper open and you see that there's a white fleshy part, and that usually holds the seeds, and that's why I think a lot of people think that the seeds are hotter. So that white fleshy part that holds the seeds, that membrane, is called a placenta. I didn't name it. That's just what they call it. It's called a placenta, and that is where the heat. That's where all the heat comes from. So, like if you cut your jalapenos and you cut that part out of it, you're cutting the heat out of it, as opposed to if you just take a bite of that jalapeno, it's going to be hotter because it still has that. I think some people call it the hull as well, but that little white membrane that holds the seeds is the hottest part of a chili pepper. So some are right, some are wrong. It doesn't matter. We're not keeping track. There's no score, there's no grade. There's not a makeup test or anything for this, so we're good. We're in good shape. From what I know, the seeds have no heat if you rinse them in water. They only appear to be hot because of the capsaicin oil coating them. That's probably correct, Snorkel. I think you're probably right. Well, I mean, the thing is, the seeds are attached to the placenta, and since they're attached to that, I'm sure there's a little bit of that still left on the seeds. So I think that's probably what it is. Plus, like if you get the crushed red pepper, the Italian red pepper, there's usually seeds mixed in there, but I haven't noticed like eating one of the seeds makes really a difference there. So, and El Marihuano 209, if I did not give you a proper greeting, then welcome. All right, so we did our snack. Time for another beverage, and we're going to do the unfiltered Bruce Cost ginger ale with pomegranate and hibiscus. Sounds interesting. And that means another card. So, hey, who was talking about Menudo? Was it Sonic? Were you talking about Menudo earlier? So here we go. What is the main ingredient of Menudo? That gets there. We don't touch that. We forget it exists. We probably will forget it exists. And we're going to open up our fine bottle of Bruce Cost ginger ale with pomegranate and hibiscus, which to me sounds strange that you would add that to ginger ale, but we'll keep an open mind. Like spicy stuff, but not peppers. Well, I get like things that peppers are in, or like ground peppers or pureed peppers or whatever, but just not eating the peppers themselves. Tom, you know this is you know this is going to be, you know, this is a buildup, is what this is. This is building things up. This is going to be, it's going to be fun. All right, let's give this a shot. Really light smell. It doesn't smell like ginger ale typically smells. You guys can all see that color. Ooh, it's bubbly. I like that. We're drinking this out of Atlanta. Okay, cheers. Here's my problem with this. It says Bruce Cost ginger ale. I'm tasting pomegranate. Ooh, there's, you guys see that? All that stuff settled at the bottom? I don't suppose I should shake this up. I taste pomegranate. I taste hibiscus. It's nice. What I don't taste is ginger. I would think that if you're going to do this, that you should use a strong ginger taste, so it has that bite, and the bite that ginger has. They don't. The ginger is gone. It's like it just kind of maybe comes in as like a light spice to it, but you miss that ginger burn and that ginger flavor. It's overwhelmed by the pomegranate and hibiscus. So I'm kind of on the fence about this. Like I would give it a thumbs down because of the word ginger ale, but again, it says in big red letters it says pomegranate and hibiscus, and they do deliver on that, and that's a nice flavor. So I'm going to give it a thumbs in the middle. I'm not going to give it a thumbs down because the ginger ale is missing. I feel like I was cheated a little bit because I bought this because I was expecting a ginger ale taste with pomegranate and hibiscus, and it's more like a pomegranate hibiscus soda with a hint of ginger ale or a hint of ginger in it. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thumbs in the middle. Put that over there. Maybe the stuff on the bottom is ginger pieces. I don't think so, because I've never seen. I mean, I have seen some ginger ales with the ginger on the bottom, but you can't shake this up, right? It's carbonated. Maybe like turn it over before I store it. Turn it over so that it kind of mixes in there or something. But this may be one of those things, like I get to the bottom of like if I drink this whole thing and I get to the bottom of the bottle, and then that's where the ginger is, maybe. But it's kind of a disappointment to just open it and drink it like that, and then just get pomegranate and hibiscus. So yeah, thumbs in the middle on that. So our card was, what is the main ingredient of Menudo? And the answer is, let me see what people wrote. Let's see, tripe, hominy, tripe, stomach, tripe, and tripe. Okay. So I'm sorry. The correct answer is Ricky Martin. Ricky Martin is the main ingredient of Menudo. Anybody get that? No. It is tripe. It is tripe, and tripe is specifically cow stomach. Just in case somebody thought maybe it was pork. It is cow stomach. I think Jesse. I think maybe you mentioned hominy because hominy is frequently found in it, but not all Menudo has hominy in it. Some of it doesn't have hominy in it. So it is tripe, which is cow stomach. So most people got it mostly right. So there we go. 10 points if you're keeping track, which I'm not. Let's see. Menudo is good. Not sure what spices are in it, but I know the meat is some kind of stomach or guts. Yep, it is. Oh, marijuana. It is cow stomach. Maybe the stuff on the bottom of the bottle is ginger. Oh, we already hit that. So I think we're caught up. We're caught up, right? Okay, cool. All right. So we're cranking along here because we're into our first hour. We got a beverage and 2 snacks left. So let's go on to our next snack. And again, this is the XO Cricket protein bar, XO from Austin, Texas. And this one is chocolate chip cookie dough flavor. I'm not really looking forward to, but you know, that's fine. Time for a card. Well, this is a good one. The question is, what is a risotto made from? It's a question for you. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but it's okay. What is a risotto named for? What is a risotto made from? Risotto. You telling me what risotto is made from? It's nice. All right, that goes there. Boom. And time to open our snack. So here's our XO Cricket Protein Bar. From what I remember, the last one, it kind of like a kind of a sticky blob kind of thing. It was more like a taffy almost. And this does not disappoint. Now this is weird because there's like little specks of stuff. Now I know it says chocolate chip, but you tell me what those little brown spots are. That doesn't not look like chocolate chips. And it doesn't look like cricket, little bits of cricket. What is this? Is it some kind of nut, maybe? Let's see, where do you hide your ingredients, sir? Oh, I ripped the ingredients in half. It has flour, protein blend, cricket powder. I'm trying to read this like I tore it in half. Egg white powder. Almonds, that's what it is. Almonds. All right, those little bitty things, almonds. You think chocolate chip cookie dough, does chocolate chip cookie dough have almonds in it? Why are they sticking almonds in something called chocolate chip cookie dough? Makes no sense whatsoever. I know some of you were saying, why are they sticking crickets in something called chocolate chip cookie dough? But it's a cricket product. So. It's chewy. Cookie dough's not chewy, is it? It tastes like cookie dough jerky. There's cocoa flavor. There's no cricket flavor. Which I suppose, if you want to eat an insect, and you've never eaten it before, and you think to yourself, I can't bring myself to put an insect in my mouth with the legs and the wings and everything, it's probably a good entry-level thing for you to do that way. To me, it just tastes like cookie dough. I will say it's better than the banana bread one. I can't taste the crickets. Because the crickets have that kind of almost bacony, smoky kind of flavor to them. I'm not really picking that out there. To me, it tastes like a cookie dough. It doesn't taste like a chocolate chip cookie. It tastes like a chocolate chip cookie. If that makes any sense whatsoever. You know, like a chocolate chip cookie has that has like the cocoa powder and everything. So I'm really tasting the cocoa powder in there, more so than the chocolate chips. As a matter of fact, I am not tasting the chocolate chips in there. I don't know if they put chocolate chips in there. It's kind of weird. All right. Now, I know what you're saying. You're saying, Val, it's kind of weird anyways because it has crickets in there. The cricket taste is not really not there. It has almonds in it, which is really strange for a chocolate chip cookie dough. It's more like chocolate chip cookie dough. There's no chocolate chips in there. So it's weird, but flavor-wise, it's good. So I'm going to give it a thumbs up. You know, if you, like I said, you want to eat something with crickets in it, but you don't want things and legs and stuff in your mouth, that's the way to go. So, and I like this better than, I think I gave the banana bread one either thumbs in the middle or thumbs down, just because of the taste and the texture and everything. But this one's not bad. So, yeah, I would try this. I would recommend this to anybody who wants to see what crickets taste like, because you're not going to get that from this, but wants to eat an insect or wants to eat crickets, but doesn't want to have that experience of what it's like. Entry level, thumbs up. So let's go back to our card. And the question was, what is a risotto made from? That was the question. What is a risotto made from? And people said, let's see, boo. No, I think that was maybe that was boo for my Italian accent, my bad Italian accent. That's okay because I'm a bad Italian. Rice, pozole with mayo tostados. I'm not sure that was the answer to that question. I think you were just saying mayo tostadas. Sounds interesting. Not disgusting, just interesting. Rice, pasta. You've had that brand before, right? I remember correctly. Yes, the Cassandra. Like I said, the banana bread one. This is the first time I tried the chocolate chip cookie dough one. Whenever I think of risotto, I think of Gordon Ramsay. Whenever I think of risotto, I think of the movie The Big Night. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie. If you have not seen that movie, I recommend it 100%. I think that my favorite character in that movie was Tony Shalhoub, playing an Italian. He was my favorite character in that movie, but it was an awesome movie. And if you like food, it's an even better movie. But it was a really, really good movie. And the last scene in the movie, it's not like a oh my God, I can't believe it ended that way. The last scene in the movie was just awesome. It was one of my favorite last scenes in any movie, Big Night. So check that out. And they do, there's a little bit about risotto in there. You're describing it like it's a protein bar. It is a protein bar. It's a cricket protein bar. I have seen one throw their chewy protein bar in the oven for a few minutes and turn it into a cookie-like texture. Oh, like bake it. Actually bake it. That's interesting. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. For you, I have another one of these. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do an episode where I'm going to actually bake that and see what happens. So there we go. The question was, what is risotto made from? And almost everybody said rice, and you are absolutely, completely correct. As a matter of fact, I think risotto is probably the Italian word for rice. I'd have to double check on that, but I think that's the case. All righty, so we did snack, beverage, Oh, it's time for our beverage. It's time for our pickle soda. Not looking forward to this, but maybe it'll surprise me. Maybe it'll be decent. Therefore, we read another card. Oh, okay. Here, this is an interesting one. As long as we're talking about Italian food, what do pasta names designate? Again, the question, what do pasta names designate? That one goes there. We forget about it for now. We open this thing with Richard Simmons. Actually, I could have used Ariel on this one because it's just a plain bottle cap. Nothing worth saving. Ooh. It smells like pickles, it smells like pickle juice, but not really strong pickle juice. It's like a hint of pickle juice. It's like let's say somebody ate all the pickles out of a jar and then filled the jar up to the top with water. That's what this smells like. Let's see if that tastes like that. All these Italian-themed questions are making me hangry. Yeah, I mean, shit, when was the last time I had Italian food? I can't remember the last time I had Italian food. I need to have Italian food again soon. Nice lasagna. I know the last time I had Italian food was with Matt Zion when we ate all those SpaghettiOs. All right, here we go in our Hollywood glass. Wow, it's bubbly. You got to give it that. And it does have that kind of greenish yellow color or yellow-green color, kind of urine color. Here we go. I tried the Lester's Bacon Chocolate. For your show? I don't remember you doing it on the show. Did you do it for your show, Tom? Had a pickle slush from Sonic. We did that too. I think we did it. I think it was one of our 4th of July episodes, but that was a while. That was when I was living up in Oregon. We did that. So, but yeah, we did the pickle slush too, Janice. Can you remind me of the drink you're tasting? Sure, Snorkel. This is Lester Fixins pickle flavored soda. And again, Lester Fixins is the soda beverage arm of, or one of them, of Rocket Fizz. So you will find Lester Fixin sodas in Rocket Fizz, but Rocket Fizz also has their own line of sodas. In my humble opinion, if you like black licorice, Rocket Fizz, their own brand, they make the best black licorice soda. So there, I said it. It's out there. Here we go. That's weird. Pickle juice smell. The thing that throws this off is the sweetness. It's too sweet. I don't know, like do you have to put sugar in a soda? That sweetness is just, it's killing the pickle. I mean, it's there. It's there. Like once everything washes away and everything, you're kind of left with that pickle taste. But again, it's a watered down pickle taste. It's not a really strong pickle taste. Yeah, I would like this to be a little bit stronger. It's like a mild dill, not like a sour or a sour, but it's like a mild dill and it really tastes watered down. So not a big fan of this one. I'm gonna give that a thumbs down, only because like I said, the hint of pickle comes in afterwards. It smells like pickle juice and everything, but it's just really weak. I would have liked that to have been stronger. Well, I say I would have liked that to have been stronger, but I can only imagine how it would have overwhelmed everything else we're eating and everything. But still, I'm a little bit disappointed in that. I'm going to give it a thumbs down. Lester Fixins is kind of like that. Tom, I won't ask you if they delivered on the flavor and everything. I will watch it on the review board when it comes out. But I have not had a bunch of luck with any of the Lester Fixins. But we'll see. I think I'm trying to remember. I don't know if they did a pumpkin one. That might have been okay. But in general, some of them don't even taste like anything like what they're supposed to taste like. Had to go grab a snack and drink. Do you think the pickle beer would be good in a bloody? Well, it's not pickle beer. There was I can't remember the name of the company. There was a company in Colorado that was doing no, that was mustard beer, I think, but somebody's doing pickle beer. I checked at my Total Wine and More, and I asked them, "Do you have pickle beer?" And they do not. And I saw it somewhere, but can't get any pickle beers locally. So we'll have to check. Well, I'll have to find it somewhere. But they do have pickle beers. I have not tried one. The question we asked was, what do pasta names designate? And the answers were, Janice says the shape of the pasta. Snorkel said the type of the noodle used. When you say the type of the noodle, do you mean like the ingredients in the noodle? Let's see, was there anything else? Lynn81 said the shape of the noodle. And I think that was it. And it is, in fact, the shape of the noodle. So the Italian words for the shape of the noodle. That's where pasta names designate. So back into the deck. Let me put that in the middle of the deck so we don't use that one again right away. You guys can't see what I'm doing, right? Because I'm not really not doing anything. There we go. All right. So we did snack, beverage, snack, beverage, snack. No, wait. Snack, beverage, snack, beverage, snack, beverage. Time for our last snack. Class, Mr. Spicoli has brought us a snack. And we are going to do these Mexican Fritos, chorizo and chipotle flavored Fritos, I'm sorry. I'm going to do this. I'm going to open it from the bottom. Just because if they coated it with something. Oh, these are weird. Look at that. Does that look like it's the shape. It's the Frito shape. There's stuff clinging to it. I guess it's the powder, some kind of powder. They're really dark. They don't look like any Fritos I've had. They smell like chipotle peppers. It has that chipotle pepper smell. Let's try these. Lynn, you need to have faith. Have faith. Wow. Wow. those are good. Those are really good. You know, you get that corn tortilla flavor underneath it, the Fritos flavor underneath it. But they are not kidding around with the chipotle, with the chorizo and chipotle flavors. They're both there. Oh, I'm gonna eat this whole bag. These are really, really good. Not a big fan of Fritos, but man, I think these like there's no tomorrow. Thumbs way up on that. Way, way up on that. Those are really good. If those were made in the US, I bet they wouldn't be as good as made in Mexico. Those are really good. The flavor is spot on. You taste, oh my God. And it has a smokiness to it, you know, from the chipotle. That's really, really good. Wow. My God, that is good. Thumbs way up. If you see these in your grocery store, get them. Make sure they're the Mexican ones. You know, it'll have Spanish writing on it. Make sure they're the Mexican ones. But yeah, I mean, really, really good. Wow. Where did you buy those from? Where did I buy this from? I want to say I got them at my Kroger store at Ralph's, but I could be wrong. But I think that's where I got them. I think I got them at Ralph's. It was a Kroger store. You know, in a separate little thing. But wow, really, really good. I mean, like I said, I'm not a big Fritos fan, but those, I eat those all the time. That's really good. All right. So, oh, we have another. Oh, yeah, this was a good one. This is a good one. Okay. So some of you might not even have heard of this. Anyone in New England? Bob, are you still there? Did we lose Bob? Yeah, Bob, if you're still there, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. The question is, where and when was Greek pizza invented? Again, the question, where and when was Greek pizza invented? The where answer is not Greece. So, where and when was Greek pizza invented? That goes over there. We pretend not to look at it. We pretend it's not even there. We completely forget about it. We ignore it, as a matter of fact. We heard its feelings a little bit, but we're just going to ignore that. Let that sit over there. And we're going to try something stupid. So, as you knew I would. Lynn, have faith, man. All right, so we're going to start with our Yoo-Hoo. In the words of Indiana Jones, I got a bad feeling about this. Or no, I think maybe that was Han Solo. All right. Our pomegranate alleged ginger ale. I had a Greek pizza in my restaurant, pizzeria. Oh, cool. The thing about Greek pizza is the giveaway that the place serves Greek. I mean, if you have a place that serves different style pizzas, like it might have a Detroit style pizza, might have a Chicago deep dish pizza, may have a New York style pizza, and maybe a Greek pizza if they do a little bit of everything. But the tip off, if you're going into a restaurant, a pizza joint that only does Greek pizza, it's always called House of Pizza, like Bob's House of Pizza, City House of Pizza, Brooklyn House of Pizza, whatever it happens to be. They're always called House of Pizza. And then usually you have that kind of Greek, you know, that blue, I don't know what to call it, that blue border pattern, that Greek blue border pattern around the outside of the box. So that's how you can tell a Greek pizza. Well, when you get the pizza itself, there's other ways to tell a Greek pizza. And if you guys have not had Greek pizza, I highly recommend that you try to find a place that has Greek pizza and try it, because it's different. It's completely different than New York style pizza, and different than like Detroit style pizza or Chicago deep dish. It's its own thing. All right, we did the pomegranate and now the Lester Fixins pickle. This is not going to be good. Well, I've been surprised before. Cheers. I'm not surprised. El Marijuano, they're not better than chili cheese Fritos. They're a completely different thing than chili cheese Fritos. This is bizarre and not in a good way. Hey, Jesse, I'm glad you took part of your day to make Trippy food a part of your afternoon. So thank you. Good to see you again, and glad you were able to make it. This is not good. The cocoa or chocolate in the Yoo-Hoo sitting there. It's kind of like going in and out. There's that pickle. Now the pickle comes in. It doesn't even come in when you drink it straight, but now it comes in. The pickle comes in. The pomegranate comes in. The hibiscus comes in. Those are flavors that have no business playing with each other. And how long have you been mixing your drinks on the show? It's just been a thing that, like, at the end when I guess since I've had more than one. I think maybe if I have to go back and look at the earlier live streams, because I think I might have done one beverage, and so I might not have mixed it when I did one beverage. But I think I don't know if somebody had challenged me to do it, to mix them together, and I go like, yeah, why not? And I started doing that, and so now it's a regular thing. Now we always do it. So I'd have to go back and take a look, but it seems like we've always done it when we've done multiple things. And the snack's coming up. Here we go. Not good. Not good at all. And I'm sure you're wondering, you're saying, Val, they're not good, and yet you continue to drink. That's not good. It's a thumbs down. Not good at all. I have been surprised. Not this time. All right. So the question was, did I miss anything? I did say goodbye to Jesse, correct? Was it Jesse? Jesse was leaving the room. Yes. Okay. Lynn 81 says Albania in 1954. Janet says Connecticut in 1954. Is Lester's cold? They're all cold. So, well, they're as cold as they were when I started the show. I took them right out of the refrigerator and started. So, and the one that we're going to do later is still in the refrigerator. So, yeah, I always leave them in the refrigerator. The only time I'll take them out is like if it's a beer and I wanted to serve it like around 45 degrees. I might take it out a little bit earlier so it has a chance to warm up a little bit. Not necessarily at room temperature. Those are all in the refrigerator. Looks like the water came out of my sink when it's like the Charles River. That's what it's like. It's pretty bad. The question was, when and where was Greek pizza invented? And again, I only see, let's see, there's Albania in 1954, Connecticut in 1954, 1954 in Connecticut. The correct answer is 1954 in Connecticut. It was invented by a Greek guy, which is why they call it Greek pizza. But again, I will tell you, if you have not enjoyed Greek pizza, well, I must say enjoyed. You got to be careful too. It's just like any other kind of pizza. It's easy to ruin it. It's easy to make it bad. But if you find an authentic Greek pizzeria, I highly advise you to what is it? Mystic Pizza in Mystic, Connecticut, like the movie. They do Greek style pizza at Mystic Pizza. So and me growing up in Massachusetts, I'm very, very familiar with Greek style pizza. As a matter of fact, my favorite Greek pizza, there's a place called Nick's in Medford, Massachusetts, and they have the best Greek style pizza that I've had so far. I was in one of the food groups on Facebook the other day, and I was getting into an argument with not an argument, but a discussion with somebody because they were saying, where is the best whatever, whatever it was. And I said, I don't like to use the term best because best is subjective, right? Best assumes, like if you say where is the best burger in Los Angeles, that would assume that you have eaten in every single place that sells a burger in Los Angeles, and you are saying, based on this criteria, this one is the best. And that's never the case. So usually what it is this is the best one that I have had so far. That's valid. That's valid. So based on their tastes of all the burgers they've had, and maybe they've had 5, maybe they've had 500, but of all the ones that they've had, that one to them is their favorite. So they say it's the best. So to say this is the best that I've had so far, that's valid. But for you to say like I don't know, Father's Office is the best hamburger in or best burger in Los Angeles, it's not valid. That's not valid. So either say my favorite burger in Los Angeles is this, or the best I've had to this point is this one. And so that's, I don't know why I shared that with you. It's just that, like I said, I was in a food group in a discussion and that came up, and that's what I said. And then somebody came down on me like, let people have their own opinions. And like, but that's it. It's an opinion, not a fact. So don't say it's the best. Just say it's the best you've had so far, not the best. That's just me. Anyone agree with me? Anyone disagree with me? That's how I am. Abu Dhabi. Where did Abu Dhabi come in? Did I say Abu Dhabi? Did I say something about, oh, beautiful but chilly, good night, Trippy. Oh, you're taking off, Dan? Good to see you again. Glad you were able to stop in. Always good to see you. You're always welcome here. So have a good night, Dan, and we'll see you soon, I hope. What are your thoughts on Trappist beer and some sardines with pretzels? Well, I like sardines. I like pretzels, and I don't think I've had a Trappist beer. So I'm going to have to put that together. You know what? I might. You think it's worth an episode? Would you guys be interested in watching a Trippy Food episode where I am putting Trappist beer and sardines with pretzels? Would that sound interesting to you? Dan, where does that, is that something that you just threw together, or is that a thing? Like somewhere, do people drink Trappist beer and eat sardines with pretzels? But I'm all for which pretzels specifically? Are they the hard small pretzels? Are they the big soft pretzels? Are they the rolled gold pretzels? What kind of pretzels? I'm open to try just about anything. So try a drink of the Lester's after it has warmed up. Oh, okay. I will do that. Let's see. I've ruined all my glass. Oh no, I'll use the glass that I used for the Lester's originally. Still has a smell. Area 51 Snipes in the room. Hey, a little late, but never too late. We got another 20 minutes left. Yeah, Tom, I think it is more pickly now that it's had a chance to breathe properly. Also, I'm working my way down to the bottom of the bottle. So, I've had things called hot ginger ales, where I drink and I go like, that's not really hot, but then I get towards the bottom of the bottle, and the heat from the ginger really kicks in. So maybe the same thing here. Maybe like the flavor settles, and the closer I get to the bottom of the bottle, the more flavor I get. Or like you said, warming up, I get more pickle flavor because it's like when they don't when something tastes terrible, usually on the label it says best served chilled, so you don't get that flavor. So yeah, better, more pickly. Still that really weird sweetness in there that I don't think belongs in there. But can you make a soda without sugar? Like I think that would have been a better soda if they didn't put as much or any sugar in it at all, and just did like the pickle juice and the carbonated water. I think would have been better. But that's just me. The best burger I've had so far at LA was Industrial Urban Farm. Yeah, probably. Probably the best burger you've had was on somebody's table in their kitchen. And they made it for you. It's probably better than a lot of what they have in restaurants and everything. I don't think you have to spend $150 to get gold leaf and foie gras and you know, I don't know, truffles on it or something. I think the thing is, if you start with good beef and you cook it properly and everything, you'll end up with a good burger. So tough question though, a really tough question. I watched that make maybe make it a Q&A snacking video. Like, well, when you say a Q&A would be like I would do it live. So maybe for a live stream, we just do something special for the live stream where we do that for a live stream. Next week is Trippy Food Beer Night. So maybe we'll try to see if we can get a Trappist beer for Trippy Food Beer Night. And but I need a little bit more details on the pretzel and the sardines, like just like regular sardines out of cans, sardines in oil, sardines in water, sardines in tomato sauce. Does it make a difference? So if you can elaborate on that, we'd be very. Oh, Chimay is a Chimay a Trappist beer. And then I've had Trappist beer, just didn't know that's what it was. Now that Chimay Blue, which is awesome, amazing, Dan. My brother and I use the big, thin, hard figure 8 pretzels with sardine on top, like Tom Hanks from The Burbs. Oh, did Tom Hanks eat that in The Burbs? And if he ate that in The Burbs, did he eat it with a Trappist beer? If he did that, then we could do it as an episode of Dinner and a Movie. We could do that because it's something that appears in the movie. I'll have to go back and The Burbs is a really funny movie. I have to go back and watch that and see what it is that Tom Hanks does. Yeah, I had a sour plum sake drink yesterday. My fiance got me for our 6th-year anniversary. It was much better cold. I don't know. I mean, I like sake, and I think it is. I'm trying to remember if sake is plum wine, anyways, or if that's, or am I thinking of rice made with rice? But maybe that's soju that I'm thinking of is made with rice. Most sake and beer is just so much better, almost frozen, roughly 35 degrees. Well, actually, not with beer, because with beer, they say that ideally you want to serve it around 45 degrees. But, that's what they say. Porters and stouts, I like at room temperature. I don't like them chilled. I like them at room temperature. But, night train, you're going to drink night train. Yeah, you definitely want to chill that because you want to get that, you want to taste it as little as possible. Sardines in olive oil. Okay. Sardine beer night is best. So do it on beer night. Do it on Trippy Food Beer Night. All right. So I think we'll do that next week. We'll try that. We'll do the sardines on the pretzel, sardines in olive oil on the pretzel with the Trappist beer. So yeah, let's do that. Maybe a Chimay. Maybe we'll do a Chimay. Or something else. What is the? Is it Delirium Tremens? I think is also no, that's Belgian. That's a Belgian beer. But yeah, we'll have to try that. I'll definitely have to try that out. Okay, so you know what we didn't do? I'm going to read a card, and then I'm going to do what we didn't do. Yeah, this is a good one. In what? Me reading the card upside down, so you don't know that I'm not really reading the card. In what year was the margarita pizza invented? Again, the question. In what year was the margarita pizza invented? There you go. Oh, no, I'm supposed to put that on the burner. That's right. Not that it makes a difference, but let's put that on the burner, back burner. Yes, sake is made from this one that used plum essence flavor and pressed sour plums. Sour plums we did sour plums, I think, as a snack one time on one of our shows. We did sour plums, and it was not good. Oh, Tom, you taking off? Okay, so everybody remember Tom's first live stream is tonight, and you said, Tom, you said 5 o'clock Pacific time, I think, is what you said, right? Was it 5 o'clock Pacific time? And Tom's going to be doing some interesting stuff. His first live stream, so guys, jump over there. 5 o'clock Pacific would be 6, 7, 8 p.m. East Coast time. And I don't know what it's going to be in Europe or in Asia. But yeah, check it out. You have a randomly generated question asker. I do not, Snorkel. I did some research on some questions that I could ask. So the problem was that we already went through this whole deck of cards, and I can't find other cards like this anywhere. And so I kind of make up my own right now. So I just do a bunch of research, and I have a list, and I just go by the list. And then I delete them out of the list once we do it. So got the question simmering, and I'm going to do something stupid, as you knew I would. Let's see. Here we go. So here's our moon pie. Here's our chocolate chip cookie dough protein bar, cricket protein bar. Get that in there. Let's get some Canadian Smarties. Let's kind of wedge some of those in there. I know you guys can't see what I'm doing, but it's a mess, so I can't really do that, with two hands facing up. Okay, we got enough of those in there. Yes, we do. And let's top that off with some Fritos. And may God have mercy on my soul. Oh, I can't even pick this up. It's just falling apart all over the place. So there we go. We have moon pie. We have XO cricket protein bar. We have Smarties, and we have Fritos. Cheers. Not good. Not good. The Smarties disappear. They're not even there. The moon pie, what do we call that pancake? That moon pie pancakey thing. Add some weird texture to that kind of spongy texture to that. This is really, really sweet and chewy. And the chipotle and chorizo flavor on top of that, just like it just yells, I don't belong here. Why am I here? That's bad. That's probably one of the worst things I've ever eaten. And that's saying something after Tom's 2020 burrito. Yeah, I think you're gonna laugh. I think Tom's 2020 burrito tasted better than that thing that I just made. That was bad. There's no other way to put it. That was bad. The dominant flavor, the XO bar, I think. But it's the dominant flavor. But then again, the Fritos are kind of like going in there going like, hey, I don't belong here. Hey, why am I here? Let me out of here. So it's like, this is the dominant flavor, and then that's the annoying thing on the top that says that tells you it doesn't belong there. It's really weird. I do not recommend that at all whatsoever. The beverage